to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and here we are on the 26th of June, 2024. Let's dive into the markets. Hope you've had an awesome day. Let's start with the daily chart. Let's go for the weekly chart. Let's see what we got on the weekly chart. Oh, we do have a huge weekly fair value gap to reach for, hey? Midpoint. Consequent encroachment is below us at 19,658. So we ran back up into, was I calling this yesterday? I'm almost sure I was looking this is an upside objective for the midpoint of the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap, and then retrace. Doesn't matter. Yes, it was. Look, I did put that blue line in there, and I hit perfectly off there last night. Okay, good. So last night, nice little spot to hit off of, and now we're looking for downside objectives. I think we're going to tear all through this now and start running back down into this level here. So I'm thinking down for the rest of the day, rest of the week, for at least 2 more days, getting back into the weekly objective. So I'm looking for these equal lows now. Look at that, right off that puppy. Let me get rid of that one. Last night, let's get to the hour and see where that hit in London. Yeah. Right there, it's London high, reversal right here. Right here, come back into the order block. It's a beauty reversal. Look at that, nice reversal. Now continuation on the downside. We could get another retracement back up into here. I'd like to see this fair value gap stay open. Create a fair value gap here. Next hour, trade back up into this order block. And then get short from there on the hourly. If not, we're just going to keep on rolling. Let the thunder roll. Downside objective is here right now. Oh, we've already hit it. So keep your eyes on that next fair value gap below us here. I'll start moving these lines a little bit more so you can see them. Look somewhere around here. Keep on trucking. Yeah, this was a nice reversal here too. On a 15-minute chart. See how the body trades below it here. We come back up perfectly for an entry here for short. If you want to say, I don't want to get caught in a bear trap there, you wait for this candle here to get taken on the downside. It gets taken right there on a close. You come back up inside it right here, into the wick at least, and then you continue on the downside. So I hope you see those reversals. They're pretty cool. And the downside objective is hit right here. Now you want to see it retraces a little bit into here. That's fine. You want to see it reverse and blow through here, or just hammer right through is fine. I don't know why I put that there. It's supposed to be up here. But yep, blow right through it. So I'd like to see. Carry on. What do we got for our news release this morning? We're all done. GBP and New Zealand, 6:45 tonight. Otherwise, we're good. We're good to keep on rolling. So $15-minute chart. Let's look at the 1-minute chart here. So we want to see it continue to drive down. You don't want to see this high get taken here with this candle. Otherwise, it's got a reverse direction with a break in structure for running the opposite direction. So I'm still looking for this downside. Got to keep in mind that the downside objectives are still those equal lows on the daily, yesterday's and the Monday's low. That's what we're after. That's the overall objective for the day. So Hans, first through the door this morning. Good morning, Hans. Shepard, good morning, and Russell. It's some dedicated people there. First through the door this morning. Good for you guys. We have a door crasher sale today. Door crasher sales. Make sure I got all right. I've got an idea. So I usually go ripping through all those other ones, don't I? All right, let's get busy. I'm a little behind here. I'm too busy watching NASDAQ. Let's look at E-mini S&P on the daily. Downside objective, those two lows again. It's a little bigger. Downside objective is these two lows, and the fair value gap that hasn't quite been filled yet on the daily. So downside objective is there. Now we want to see it continue pushing through and reaching down into these objectives here. Looking for half that wick there. once we take this low. If we get a bounce off of it, look for a return back into the order block and then continuation on the downside. If that be the case, if we want to see this thing give way to the downside and become support as an inversion, we want to be able to see a body trade cleanly through these lows. So that's all I got to say about that. Dow Jones. Go with the daily on that. We hit the upside objective I was looking for. Nice. We hit that Monday. Retapped it again yesterday. Excellent. Where are we going to put the sticks today, my friends? These are the first two. It's already hit that already. So I'd like to see it clear through here and get back into this zone. If not, I want to dig down into here. Oh, I put this as a box as an upside objective, didn't I? Did not reach it, but keep that a little box in mind. I'm going to draw that out there. We don't forget that one, because inside this range here, we're digging back into this before we go up there. Equal highs are still sitting here, but if we're running back into this fair value gap here first before finally running back up there. We may even come right back into here. There's lots of pools of places for this to come to. So right now, downside, return it would be into here would be a logical place for it to come. We just clear out the lows there, return to the order block, then in here we'll make our decision based on hourly charts once we get below this low. Once we get below that, then we'll decide. But I've got more downside feel for that as well. So they'll be all in tandem with one another. I'm expecting more downside. Crude oil. On the hourly, we have a high that's been taken, reversal, body trades below it. You don't get a chance to get into it. Now we look for the candle that initiates a run. We got this one here, and we haven't come back to it. So we're already down in the discount portion here. So we're looking for a continuation now that we get through here. I want to see this trade through here, come back and get anywhere access inside this one to go lower, and heading for this low here. And my downside objective would be somewhere in there. Looking for that. If we clear through that, that'll be good. Come back, find some support at that, go lower. Look for these equal lows down here. Crude oil, or as we expected, American dollar was going up, and we wanted these guys to come down, and they've been coming down nicely. We found support off that fair value gap. Once you break that to the downside, then you know you're going for the lows, or the possibility of at least running these lows out on the way down. So rejection block, always pay yourself at rejection blocks. So you dropped below it, came back, found support at it, and we're continuing on the downside, taking these equal lows, downside objective. Daily chart. Looking for the fill of the daily chart, or at least a consequent encroachment of the inversion. So look for that. So we've got a few more pips to go, 40 pips or so. And where else we go? British pound. See you later, baby. Have a great day. You look great. Love you. She's so cute. Second last day, and then she retires. I love it. I love it. I get to enjoy some more time with her. It's gonna be a celebration. Anyway, British pound, let's get over here. British pounds reaching into that fair value gap on the daily. Look for, again, the return back into the consequent encroachment to take this low. We'll look for an area of sensitivity here. If you get a reaction off that, look for a reversal. Otherwise, look for a continuation down here. Once it takes that low, look for potential for reversal. And we have where are we going here? Australian dollar. It did finally take those highs we were looking for yesterday. Didn't quite make it. Today it ran and cleaned them out finally. But it's still got lots of liquidity above it here. We're still finding support inside that fair value gap on the daily. See that? All the days that we're finding support in the mean threshold or the equilibrium of this range, found support at that. We came down through the fair value gap, found support at it. Just keep tapping on it, climbing higher. Here's a good example of when you have a range and you have a, like, look at this. When you have a premium and a discount. Premium array, discount array, and look at this equilibrium one right there, square in the middle of that fair value gap. So you have fair value gap above, fair value gap below, and the one that sits in the middle. So we came all the way down to the discount inside this smaller, this range here, not the big one, but this range here, came all the way back down to just into the discount portion, which is the discount fair value gap. Then what we look for is for continuation or support. You have to look at this one here and this one here. If we break through this one on the upside, that gives us a stronger possibility that we're going to go for the highs and higher prices. If we break below this one, we look for the lows. Otherwise, we trade internal range liquidity until then. So we could just get this simple trade up, trade down, trade up, trade down, all the way back and forth between the premium, discount, premium of the premium portion of the range, if that makes sense. So kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at these ranges. Look for the fair value gaps that reside in between them. And if you've got one dead center like that, that's the one that people, they like to work on to find support or resistance to push down inside the range. So if you just work the bottom of it like it did here, come back and you trade through it, and you start trading through this one, that's a stronger indication that you're going to run higher. So this ran straight through, took out the highs, but we didn't take out the high of the whole range yet. But you see how we're climbing up and we still stay on top of this. And now we're using the midpoint or the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap now. We're still attempting to get up there, but nothing's happening yet. So in your general analysis overall, you would say we are more bullish on pound, even though the American dollar is still climbing. The Australian dollar refuses to go lower. Like it's just holding its own there against the American dollar climbing, right? Because you see, when we looked at the American dollar, it was going higher and higher. This should force this down, but because it's not, they're really holding firm in their higher portion of that range. So I'm expecting them, as soon as the American dollar lets go, these guys are going to take off. At least that's my idea, my thought anyway. Okay, it's Australian dollar. 6 more minutes. What else have we got here? Let's look at what's Bitcoin up to? Oof, Bitcoin has a really nice little reversal here. As soon as this little fair value gap here gets taken, it doesn't come back to it. We're looking at this candle right here. As soon as we get a body trade above it, right here, body trades above it. This one here trades back, taps it perfectly, and then you get your long. Trading back up into a larger range here, fair value gap fill. You want to see it come back, find some support at this one more time, and start pushing higher now. That high has been taken. You've got a fair value gap swing here. So what you saw here, you've got here, high's taken, fair value gap, drop down below it. You don't get a chance to get in on it. So you look for this candle here, you trade below it, then you come back to it, find support at it, continue going down. So watch for those swings taking out previous highs. Ideally, I like to see bodies take out the highs and then create these things, not after the fact. These below, I like to see them happen above. But, you know, you can't be too picky. This was obviously a box I was expecting price to trade down into. Yeah, obviously. And it's traded into it, through it, and now it's finding support at it. So I'd like to see that start pushing higher now. Get another little reversal here below a low. Or if we're just coming back into this for continuation. So you see it break this high here, find support, that candle, and push higher. That would be Bitcoin for me. And then what else we got here? Oh yeah, these guys. About 4 more minutes to keep going. So More downside on soybeans until proven otherwise. Corn. Ooh. Corn has to, we've got equal lows sitting right here. I don't think they want to leave those untouched. So if we get support off this order block here and start reversing now, mean threshold is your line in the sand. That's the hourly here. Sugar, still in limbo, still bullish overall. Got lots of equal lows down here. There's a ton of liquidity down here, so you'd like to see it take a run on that first before going higher, because that's a week or two of engineered. Look at how there's a ton of liquidity sitting right here for longs. People want this to go long. You can see it come back, sweep them, take them out. We've got a fair value gap down here still, which is that reversal that has not been hit yet. So if we do get a plunge down, look for this level here. But I'd like to see that remain bullish right now. But keep in mind this liquidity here. They don't want to leave that. There's multiple days of untouched liquidity. Coffee did not quite hit the objective we were looking for. It cannot close below here today. If it closes below here, if it can take a swing below here, grab this liquidity, as long as it closes above right where it's at right now at 26 or 226.50, has to close above that or on that, preferably above. Live cattle, look at this, look at this. Have we not been calling this or what? For weeks we've been calling this. Just give me my validation. That's all I want. Just give me my validation. Upside on live cattle. We're looking for that, still looking for that objective. Now I'm looking for cocoa to continue going down. We talked about going down yesterday and still further downside. We could get a run back up into the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap here, and then a continuation on the downside. Lumber still bouncing off that level, and lean hogs, we called lean hogs down to here, and it hit there yesterday, right on the money. So I'd like to see lean hogs come down to here now. I don't know how much money you'd make of lean hogs, but you're welcome. If you would have taken these calls, you would have been cleaning it up, hopefully. Hopefully got you some money there if you were following lean hogs. Let's look over here at what else we got. Natural gas is still slowly climbing back up there again. You got relative equal highs. Over here. We got a reversal here. We have taken this side here now. Some support at this candle. Pushing higher. $9.30. Now for continuation, I want to see this, take this low out here. You come back, revisit this, and go higher still. So morning, Fernando, Hadi, Chris, good morning. Abs, how's it going, buddy? Tommy. Oh, can't hear me. You can't hear me? Oh, now I can, family. Good morning, family. Hi. Gary Fish, good morning. Was that 9:30 reversal at NQ? Yeah, we didn't take a low out here though, but we did take this candle here, come back, found support, had it clean these highs out. So I want to see it take this low out here. It takes this fair value gap here, and then this closes below here. Then you want to see a continuation on the downside. So if you took this as the reversal this morning and you got long, don't forget, pull your fib tool from here and work your way up. If you're aiming for the stars up here, then you aim too far. Stay inside the fair value gap. When you're trading these super sniper moments, you got to stay inside the range. You're trading internal to external range liquidity. Always internal range liquidity. You should be scaling out in the range that you're in. If we end up blowing through that, then that's great. Just leave a piece on at the end, but always pay yourself, because otherwise you're going to run into situations where it reverses again back on you, especially if the daily bias is lower, right? So we're back to this order block here again, bouncing off that. Cherish, good morning. Did you see my title of my show yesterday? Cherish makes the return. You're forever on YouTube now. Indelibly marked. Good morning, Fiddlesticks. Mean threshold. You want to see that go, take these highs. back to this again, where you want to see this break and get into here and start running lower than here. That's my line in the sand here. My pleasure. It's nice to encourage people, come out, we miss you. I'd love to know where Kirk went. I really would. He was just suddenly stopped. I got a feeling something terrible's happened, because he was so excited about coming out and then just done nothing, like stopped. And you don't have that kind of enthusiasm. He was first through the door every morning, and then suddenly nothing. I sent him a bunch of messages saying, look, buddy, we miss you. If we can help you out in any way, let us know. If anything's happened, if any of your family members pick this up, let me know. See if we can help out. And nothing. I haven't heard anything. He hasn't even looked at. Usually you can see a double check mark when you can tell somebody's looked at your message. Not even a double check mark. So he hasn't even looked at it, which very unusual for him. Morning, Benjamin. Yeah, sit on your hands till 10 o'clock. Wait and see. I might just see a run on this liquidity here. Run on this, then come back down. I don't want to marry the idea of going lower, but I do like the idea of those equal lows. Now, abs, do you take imbalances or just fair value gaps? You got one here and here. Oh, okay. So we're still waiting on that. Morning, Derek. Morning, morning. I taken. Yes, indeed. Relative equal highs here now. Fair value gap above you. I'm on good terms. Got the wife's car done. Wheels shiny. Back in the palace. Nice work, buddy. Nice work. Okay. There's the fair value gap fill. There's so much buffering going on here, man. You could have made a killing in here if you would have known how to run this. You would have run that reversal here and took it off this candle here and ran this 50%, 62% all the way up. Then it comes back down, load on again, run the same trade again, comes back, takes you out, load on again, run back up, do 50, 62%, comes back, fills you up again, and just do the same thing again till it finally takes those highs. You would have had multiple runs using that buffering system I showed you guys earlier, or quite a while ago. Well, that is the heck of a reversal there. Definitely not going in the direction I was hoping it would. 10 o'clock. So we're looking for these highs here, these highs here. 10 o'clock's going to run this lot out now. So if we look at the hourly, what are we aiming for here? Rebalance here. See what kind of reaction you get off of here now. There's a little fair value gap in here. Right here. I want to see these highs get taken with a reversal in here. Then you'll have like to like. Anybody catch that? Russell, did you take the reversal? Who was calling for that this morning? Yes, Russell. Did you catch that reversal this morning? This is the spot right here. You trade above it here. Come back, hit it multiple times. Hit this one for a reversal here. Change in direction really till it becomes a breaking structure to the upside. Then you get a reversal. Did not take out a significant low here. This one did. And this one is almost inside this one. It is a nice one, yes, indeed. I just love this whole buffering thing here. If you would have just traded, and those of you who don't know what the buffering thing is, if you take your fib tool from here like this, and you, let's say you take your trade, if you either look at this one or this one, if you like this one, look at the 50%. You have to be below the 50% in order to get in. So you'd have to look at something like this, or at least get back into here. So if it comes back, tags you here, there, you're below 50%. It comes up to 50, you move to break even. Take half off. You get here, so you look at this candle here. So it gives you 50 or 62%, move to 50. Then it hits 70%, move to 62. Then also it hits 75%, move to 70, and close out. So you're done there. And then it keeps going for another whole candle, then comes all the way back one more time, hits you in again below 50%. You buy in again, start the trade all over again. Now you've got all this profit in your pocket. Stop loss goes down here. You enter in again, hits 50%, move to stop loss to break even, take half off, move up, move up, move up, and then all of a sudden it hits the same thing again right there. And you're stopped out at 75% this time. Move to the sidelines, comes back down one more time. You get to load on again, and it's below 50%. So you load on, stop loss goes down here. You hit 50, move to break even, goes back up, hits 60%, move to 50. And then it probably would have ran up here, didn't come down and take you out. Then it would have finally reached up to 70%, ran to 75. And if it hadn't come back and tapped you at 60 or 70, you would have been out somewhere around here. It travels back up, comes all the way back down. It gives you another fourth time to get in below 50%. Stop loss here. Run to 50. Take half off. 62%, 70%. Gets to 75 and stops just above 60. Then comes down, takes you out, and then decides to go higher. So you would have collected on here multiple times. Inside that small range. Craziness. That's buffering. What I call buffering anyway. It's like starting your trade over, getting some profits, starting it over, getting profits, starting it over, getting profits. And if you could have managed to stay in that, you'd be all the way up to taking out old highs. So this is what we're looking for here. There's the reversal, taking out an old high. Look at that, equal highs now. We haven't had a body trade below here yet, so just wait. You want to get below this candle here. We're just short at 10 o'clock, so you'd like to see that kind of reverse come back up, clean those out, and then reverse come back down. If even the objective I was looking for this morning is a logical place for it to go. We've closed below it now. I think I want to see this because it's before 10 o'clock. I want to see this candle get taken on the downside first. Yes, that's a revisit. Yes, that's a reversal. But watch, if we trade above this again, then that was the bear trap because we didn't take that low. And it's before time that we're expecting price to run old highs, equal highs above you. So, and we have this reversal here now. We got this one for a short that didn't hit. We got this one here. We just swept below these lows on these candles, but not like any significant low for another continuation to the upside. See how we've traded above it now? So now I'm bullish, still looking for those upside. Good call, Russell. Yeah, those relative equal highs are definitely targeted now. Come back inside, find support at it. Now you're pushing higher. Three more minutes. 3 more minutes. This will be a key off area. We take this low, come back up, take the high, then come back through this. What are you up to, you little snake? See where it closes in 5 seconds here. Dang, it actually did close below. Came back, tapped it. Short now. into that range. 50%, no, 50%. Just tipped into here. We may be going higher, not lower today. Big reaction off that discount array. Eight o'clock or 10 o'clock. Close to an open right above it. So now let's take the highs. Nice. Nice work, David. Nice work. Also done the same. Interesting. Above this now. Or above here. Oh, look at this little gap right here. Just pop above it, create this little fair value gap. I'll leave that one alone. Run up above it, give me my reversal. Excellent. This is good. Rejection. Good morning, Tristan. How you doing today? Okay, and that's fine. Cleared the highs. Again, I don't want to marry the idea of going lower. We've had a reversal here. We've not, this little run was down to 50% of that just to gather up some more orders to go long. Take out these equal highs. Got liquidity pools all the way up here. A revised perspective now. Look for this fair value gap here and the consequent encroachment. If we've taken this high out here, if we run back up to this, look for some support off of that, or at least the consequent encroachment, old high. So there's three significant levels we're looking for here now. The low, the consequent encroachment, and the high. I was hoping we would just get some reaction off of this level here. Like if I draw this out here, you'll see what I mean. Let's put that as a just a reaction off that consequent encroachment and then kick down. So if we continue going higher, look for this old low here. Oh, we just come back into that imbalance one more time. Okay. Let's go down to 1 minute. You find support at this, another push higher. We're below this one now. For me, we'd have to get down below here. Find some support off of that to continue going lower. To see this break in structure with the breaker here that takes this high. For me to get a little more excited about that being short, otherwise we're still bullish. Body's traded below it now. You can see it trade up into it. We'll go short here just for the, I'm going to put my stop loss right up here. Ooh, that's a lot. Why do I have 10 lots on that? Eek. We also have that little fair value gap there too. I don't want to see it close above this. Shouldn't have had 10 lots on there anyway. That's just a, but look here. That's the premium array right there. Discount premium inside this range here. Let's watch here now. Do we get above this level? Find support at it, keep pushing higher. I come back, find support at it, keep pushing higher. Nice work, Benjamin. This may be a Wednesday high and then a Thursday reversal. We may get those runs on the liquidity below the market on Wednesday or Thursday, Friday. What are you looking at here? Thursday, Wednesday, 19. So we should have the reversal today. Higher and lower. Rejection block. So you want to see price get below here and then a nice break in structure below here before you want to consider going lower. We do have this little reversal here. I want to see it trade below this here now. Is that an up close candle? That's an up close candle. So yeah, you got to get below this swing point here. Find some support off of this and keep going lower. Morning, Justin. How you doing? Coffee Ninja. So you're really between order block and order block right now. This one and that one. Just keep coming down and banging off this mean threshold here. And you're stuck on that candle there. If you're inside this range, this one's been validated. Now you're eating through that one. So you got this guy here. So we kept drilling down to find some, and this order block kept holding price. And now you're between this mean threshold and that candle. So they're arguing Who's the strongest of the two? The arm wrestling has begun. See how we're compressing? It's getting smaller and smaller until there's one of them's got to break. This one here or this one here. Drilling, 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 drilling. One more attempt to get up. Not a chance. We're drilling down through this now. So of that range, you think you're more bearish now that you've been trying to attempt to get through here. One pop up, said forget it, you get rejected, and then run through. So now you want to see this get a nice bold candle through here now. You don't want just these little wick runs on liquidity. It's just taking the stops and then coming back into the range again. And they just took the stops there. Okay. $223 to $233. Keep your eye on that box. $223. $2024. I was asking for 2023. It's 2024 on that one. Look at that high. 2024. I like to see it eat right through this now. It's the reversal. Get a body through that. I'll explain to you why that level was so important. Turn up into here. Get these lows taken so you can watch this here now. Here between here and here. Go to your 30-minute chart. And look at that entry right there. And you can see why I was calling for 23 or 2023 and up. So we're above this one. That takes out that low. Reversal. Upside objective. Well, it wasn't a tiny one. Let me put a 30-minute chart on there, you'll see. Literally right off this guy here. Right there. That's what I was looking at. And it just clipped it and then ripped away. Stretch out your chart. It'll get bigger if you pull this. It gets much bigger if you pull it like this. I'll look for 50% of this range. Just ran back up into these. I'll just get the lazy papers. Let's return to the body of this candle here. That's a perfect place to short. We're in a long and we're in a short. So premium rate, discount rate, and you're kind of stuck in the middle of them now. So now you got to go, which one am I going to go for? Where's your bias? Your bias is long. You want to see it get above here, go higher. Here's your equilibrium array right here. Remember I was mentioning this earlier. When you look for those arrays that will support or deny price inside a range, you get premium, equilibrium, discount. Support at the equilibrium, push for the premium. If we get through the premium, look for higher prices. You're looking to reach for outside or external range liquidity. Right now, you're looking for internal range liquidity inside here. So you want to see this support price right here. If you want to go bearish, you want to see your narrative for bearishness start to eat through this candle again, this fair value gap, start to run through it, find some support at it, and start pushing through. If not, you want to see this start to chew through this breaker and start running through to go higher through this fair value gap here. It's got to trade above it. So you're stuck between equilibrium where you're sitting right now and buying and selling. And if you can argue both sides, you just sit on the sideline and wait. Ugh. I like to be bearish overall right now. I like to see that start working its way back through here. Painters here. Morning, my friend. Good, good. It's a gorgeous day out there. Good day to be painting. That's right. What's that? No, next weekend or this weekend we still got more cleaning up to do around here. Carlos retires in a couple of days, so we got a lot of work to do before we head out. Okay. All right. So bearishness. I like the idea of getting through here. See it getting right back to that equilibrium or mean threshold of this candle. I want to see it find some support off of here now and start coming back down. Leave it roll over and come back down again some more now. Try to get below here, stay bullish or bearish, I should say. See how we're kind of working that internal range. We went up to 50%, 62%, down to the discount of the discount array, back up to the premium of the discount array, and now we're working into the discount of the premium array. You're back into that equilibrium area again, at this range. And they're all down close candles, right? So all you've got is this reversal here and this reversal here. Takes out that low, takes out that high, and you're inside that internal range of liquidity. The 8th, is that what you're talking about? I can't. 8 is way too choppy. Not even close to Friday. Ugh, I don't know why I'm looking at 8. What am I thinking? Ignore that. I do. That's why I want to go short inside there. That was the internal range liquidity we're looking for, from like to like array. Now you want to see it come back through here now. Good morning, Judea. I don't know how to say that name, Judea. Judea. React off here. Keep coming. So now you've got the premium array supported. Nobody's breaking it. No reason it should be running up here again. I do see the consequent encroachment though. We're just sitting again in that premium array. We're just gonna wait and see how it reacts in here. Morning, Pablo. Good to see you this morning. Thank you for popping in. Don't get too excited until we get through here. Otherwise, we're just reaching from the array to array that I was talking about. Now back to the next array. We're in the discount through the equilibrium again. We close below equilibrium. Morning, Dave Barry. How's your eye? I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I like this here. Taking out this high. Trade below it. Come back into this candle here, these lows, breaker. Again, we're still internal range liquidity right now. I gotta see if they take this low out here, would be nice. Then you can start getting more excited. Once that low is taken and this low, then we can see. Can think about sinking a lot deeper into this or range. Back into here. We aren't out of the woods yet. So now you've got this reversal here. We traded above that one. So this one becomes the one of importance now. Come back, find some support at that, push higher. You see how you're looking at these different ranges here inside that range, and how different it looks when you close that out and wait. So you can get these reversals inside that range, and all you're doing is playing inside the range between premium and discount. So you're going to see one or the other get taken. And so far we've worked premium side, premium side. Nothing on the downside yet. Coming back into that, so you expect that to go higher now. Well, ask yourself right now, where does it fail? Where does it provide support for you? So this is the fair value gap. If you're in the premium range now, you want to see it go even higher. So you want to see this provide support. You want to get back here, find support off the equilibrium fair value gap to go higher, which happens to coincide with this fair value gap right here, the bottom of it, right there. And we have a change in direction if we can get below this. Not a reversal, but just a change in direction inside this range here. And until we break market structure, that change in direction becomes important. And we're compressing again. So we expect a little pop or a breakout somewhere. Good sign when you see this one giving away. Change in direction. Take out this low with a body. Now we're taking these lows out now. That's what you want to see. Not a wick though. You don't want to see it just come back to the discount array and tap it. So we go from premium to discount, premium, all the way back down to discount again, all the way through that equilibrium. Keep coming. This is the 11 o'clock where you'd like to see this big freaking run down into the taking out these lows before lunch. Now we're going to close below this. More exciting. We're going to get more. We're more excited when we start to see this fair value gap give way on the downside. Like that one did not give on the upside. We want to see this give on the downside if we want to see another return back into the range created from the 9 to the 10, right? And that larger range, 50% still puts us here. Better. We're broken below here now. Got 12 seconds. You want to see that stay closed below here and closed below here. Good. Find some support in here. Off this candle here. Right there. Imbalance right here. Yeah, you want to see it get out. You really want to get more bearish. You want to see it get below here. Otherwise, we're just inside this range again. I like the fact we closed below this level. Back inside that order block. Discount array again. Now you shouldn't see it revisit this again. You should just leave here. Otherwise, we're just sitting in that discount of that larger range. You want to see it get some legs now. Get some legs. Get out of there. The 7 candle. I expect this to give me some swing point here. Now you get wait for the scalpers to go 9, 10, 11. Come on. So we came back and used that whole fair value gap one more time here. Said it shouldn't have a reason to come back up there. It's good. Now you want to see it start blowing through. A close below that low, not just a wick. There you go. It's locking in profits here. I've been in here for a while now. I shorted from here. When it came back into here, I shorted here, and in fact, to weather all of this, knowing full well that that was an upside objective. So I'm back in profits now. So I've moved my stop loss to just past break even. So I'm paying for the trade at least. I'm looking for downside objectives now. And this would be great if we start heading for that daily objective I was hoping for earlier today. And this is where we're headed now. It'd be great if we get there. Getting through this objective here would be nice too. That's the discount array inside that whole thing. That's like premium array to discount array inside that larger range now. The we extend out of here, you go back into this range and look for that objective. Now, I don't want to see it reverse and come back up into this objective again. I want to see this open, this start busting through this range here on the downside. I suppose we can come back and revisit this, but we'll revisit in here. I closed out my trade here, looking for it to come back here. So it'll probably go down now. So now that we've hit this discount rate, I think we should get a kickoff back into at least here. And I'll see how we'll react off of this fair value gap and that low there. closed above here. So this feels like it could go long on me. I want that to keep coming lower, but it feels like it could go long on me here. So I'm going to put my stop right close to this. No more than 50% of that wick. That just feels like a long right there. We're coming back inside that range. So it's a good thing I'm out. That's the thing to watch out for right there. Is that real fair value gap? Got to trade below here now. Get back to a break even, but whatever. See how that's the reversal right there for a longer run. So now the question is, do we just come back into here and react off that? Come back, find support off this one more time, maybe. So looking for this array up here now. If we start getting into this, digging into this discount, or this becomes the new relatively close to equilibrium with this whole range now, then you get upside. No, I just take my stop loss and I just move it down to the next array. Like I'll look from this one here. As soon as we start breaking that, I start to drop it into here because I want to try and get broke even because I was a little short on my entry. Ideal entries are inside here, high, low. The perfect entry is right there. If you want to go short or long, I should say, because if you're wrong and it trades below it, it usually comes back to it like here. If that's your short right there, if you're wrong and you see that trade above it like this and it comes back, it gives you one opportunity to get out before going long. So I don't use the lower time frames like that. I stick a 1 minute time frame. Now you got that whole range here. So we're back into that. Now it becomes the new equilibrium area. Like if you pull your fib tool from the top here to the bottom, look where the 50% sits now. Right on that line there. So you want to see about the premium. So if that's a 62% reversal right here off this order block, that would be sweet. But I want to see this candle take a high, get a little reversal going on in here so we can continue on the downside. I don't want to see it come all the way back up inside this range again. If we're short, let's get short. Come back to a premium array and then run further. So now you got a fair value gap right here. You're welcome. Well, keep your eye on that because I'm just going to run to the bathroom, my usual 9:30 rush. Look for this array up here. If we take this high here, look for this to become the new reversal. Be right back. Hey, what do we got here? Quite a few seconds delay there. Been back for a while already. That's the key levels I'm looking at here. We got that high taken. That's what I'd like to see. I want to see this drop on the downside now. We close below it here. So your reversal here, you want to see that reversal there. That's confirmation to stay out now. Close your trades. Now you get this run back into this order block in this fair value gap from premium to discount inside this range now. I'm hoping to ignore these ones. Take this low out here and down. Take that candle on a close and come back and find support at it. And you want to see it get through here. Yeah, you want to see it take this level right there on a close. Mini S&P. Premium array, just clipped it. Discount array. Let's see, I keep coming down now. Took that high, reversal, body trades below it, come back up inside it. You want to see this hold price now for a short. So short, Dow Jones. You're looking for a short in Dow Jones. This is coming back up into this array here. Traded below it, come back up inside it. Nope, just shy of it. There's a little tiny gap right in there. If I stretch this out, you'll see it. See it right there? So you want to see that, just catch that, start rolling over and drop below here. That way you'll have all three in sync with one another. And that one. Came back up. Found support here. See that? Short. So we're still going short. And NASDAQ. It's taking this short from here. So we're still short. Down into this. It just hit the edge of it right there. We want to see that continue popping through that now. Back inside this range again. What's the Dow doing now? Dow still hasn't taken out that low yet. We've traded back through this on the ES. So you want to see it trade through the bottom of this, find some support at this before you consider going short on that again. Consolidating. We're getting into lunch hour. So ask yourself, what's the nearest liquidity lunch hour will take out before reversing? And I think it's that upside there. Now we've traded through this, you got more upside. This is an equilibrium consolidation. This isn't something you should be playing in. Just gonna sit on the sidelines and wait now for something to happen after lunch or for lunch to take out. Right now I'm still slightly bullish for these highs and this run back up into this range here. And only slightly bullish because of this run that we've run above. Taking it up, he's at work. Oh yeah, smart for you, Russell. I'm sure your boss would love to see that. How is oil, you say? Well, let's have a look at oil, shall we? We were calling for oil to get down, take these lows out. It's taken the lows. There's a reversal here. Body traits below. You come back into it beautifully here 2 hours ago for a short to take out these lows. And you've now, these last 2 hours have been just super sweet. Super sweet. 1, 2, 3. Yep. See it trade below that. We wanted to see it trade back up into this. It did the last hour and then went short. I hope somebody took that for a delicious treat. We call that one this morning. We did. 'We're looking for this high and this fair value gap up here. $11.41. Yeah, it's still bullish. We traded above this, traded below it, then traded above it again on a close, and then you're bullish again for that high. that fair value gap right there. So it just came back and retapped this fair value gap here. Now we're looking for that higher price. Bingo, hit it. There you have it, folks. Now I don't know what you want to do. I had a long right to that spot and I got out right there. Now, ideally, you want to see it take through this and start taking these highs here for lunch hour. Get support at that, go higher. Yeah, that's what happens. So that's when we're in the middle of the range here. You say, what would the liquidity, what would you want to run before going lower at lunch hour? Well, I like to see these highs get taken one more time. Maybe get up into the last part of my box here. Get up into this box and then reverse in here. We'll see if we get a reversal on that. If you like what we're doing today, hit the like button or don't. That's fine. I wouldn't call them pretty accurate. Run all day today. Wanting it to go lower, but you can't argue price action. What you want and what you end up getting are two different things. So if you like it, if you're new to our show, tune in every day. We're here every day. We're in the 1 minute price action. So all we'll do is just trying to read price action and find logical levels of support and resistance on a 1 minute chart, so that when you guys get into your whatever time frame you prefer to work in, if you find this helps, then I'm happy. We've accomplished our job here. So you're welcome to pop in every day and see what we're doing. You're welcome, Jay. You are welcome. We're just trying to get people, help people move ahead in life. That's all my overall objective is just to try and help people move forward. If it helps your trading better, pop in and get a good understanding of what's going on with price action, then hey man, I'm happy. I don't make anything off of it. I don't even have enough for ad revenue here. So really I'm in this because I genuinely want to help you guys out. I want to get better at my trading, and I want I'd love to see you guys improve. I love hearing people like Benjamin pulling another paycheck out of the requesting funds from his funded account. I think that's awesome. I love it. And if you can, we can do a one small part of that, then that's awesome. Joe Mack, thank you, sir. Snow Duke, off grid. Look for this objective up here now. Thanks, Russell. Appreciate it, man. There we go. So we've hit that objective. So now let's see what kind of reaction we get here. We've taken that high. I want to see that just come up there and just clip that right there on the top of it and reverse. Oh, someone's at my door. Stand by. Hi. No, sorry. Ooh, can you feel it, people? Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Ace Ventura, if you remember Ace Ventura. Can you feel that? Oh. I'm in Florida and we won the Stanley Cup. You can meet me down here. Yes, I'd have to come down to Florida to meet you, Joe. Rub your cup, drink from your cup, the cup of friendship. We have lent you Americans the damn cup for too many years. You keep stealing all our best Canadians to go play on your hockey teams. That's what it is. It's really Canada winning anyway. You get all the best Canadian hockey players down there. No, that's great. I'm humble in our defeat. It's okay. Congratulations. Best team won. You guys won, so I'm happy for you. Celebrate. Enjoy the cup. Why Florida? I don't know. You have no ice there. How do you even think to win a Stanley Cup? It's ice up here in Canada. And Edmonton, by all stretches, is just like a barren wasteland of snow. I'm just kidding. Anybody's watching from Edmonton, Edmonton's nice. Naples, Italy. Now that'd be a place to meet. We just buy refrigerators. Okay, so let's watch this here. And I want to see this fair value gap here get taken on the downside. That's a nice little perfect place to hit. Right on the perfect time, 55. Love it. Love it. Right on 55. Even a little triangle there. I love it. Thanks, Tristan. Buddy, he's a programmer. Way to go, Tristan. Don't get caught in a bear flag or a bear trap, though. We want to see this low. This candle here is low. It's got to get taken. Otherwise, we get another run up into here. And then this one, we'll use it again a second time if we get below it. So that was the lunchtime run for the high. I like it. Yes. It hits right off there. This is the bear trap I can just put myself into here. I could visit that again. Here I am telling you guys don't go in this because of the bear trap. And look at this, I'm getting caught in it right here. It's got it, they cannot keep coming through. Get out. I'll take my little outer there. I gotta wait for it to trade through that now. I just circle back to our indicator. Got caught up in the fair value gap drawings not being correct. I may need to copy it from another indicator. Isn't that how cool coding is done? That's fine. That's perfect, buddy. I'll take whatever you can give us. That's excellent. There, now I've traded below it. Yeah, if you can get code from another one that shows that, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. If I find an immediate rebalance here, I am with a continuous upside. If it is really bullish, then don't need to make a lower low. We are slightly bullish right now, my friend. We've taken out lunch high. We have a reversal. We have a low tip. We have closed below the low. Coming back, tapping it. I want to see this get back down in here now. Only if we trade above this do I go back to bullish again. And then it's just a run on that liquidity above and maybe a revisit of this here. But until then, we're in this range. I don't like the fact it's coming back in there multiple times. It's got to start coming back down here. Let me close my door here. Really got to get below this candle here. Come on, start pushing. I'm going to move to the sidelines and wait for that candle to happen. As soon as I take it out, that's what happens. Come on through. All righty, my friends. Hello. Micah, how are you? I am. Let me just, I'm just going to close this out and I will be on there in 2 seconds. Thanks. Bye. Okay, I gotta go. Sorry, I missed an appointment. I wish you guys the best. I'm looking for lower prices here now, obviously. So look for a rundown into the range some more now. So anyway, I gotta go. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All the best, and I'm out of here. I'm in a rush. Sorry. I wish you all the best. Be safe out there. Love you guys. Bye bye.